All right, all right, here we go. It's Monday. Back to getting these up on Monday. Uh, First thing is, it's cold as hell in Chicago. Uh, I don't know where you're from, but Chicago got a whole nother kind of cold. Man, it's ridiculous. This type of weather will chill you to your bones. It takes days to recover. They can be the simplest. Like right now, it's 26, 25, 26 degrees, and it feels all of 50 below. It's really, really cold. And so fortunately, in November, um, we still have not had any significant snow, which is good because normally this time of year we're engulfed with snow. So we're blessed and fortunate for that we haven't experienced that yet. Um, we are in the process of, like I said, we're still putting piece by piece, putting this clothing line together, putting this website together. Um, and like now, GA has decided, or I think she decided, what show she's going to do, but we're training as if she's decided the show she's going to do because I know which one I'd like her to do. So we're starting to kind of change our approach to a few things and cleaning up the diet and really training, putting the mindset into it. Uh, a lot of people think just to compete is just working out. Just work out and you'll get ready and you'll go into the show. It doesn't quite work that way. You've got to specifically design certain things. We bring up weak body parts, eat different, train different. It's a big ordeal. It's I wish it was as easy as just continuing to work out and you'll eventually get in shape. Some people do that and then they get their ass handed to them. It's not like that. We go in competitions to hopefully win or be considered to win. So we change up a few things. The eating wrong is eating anything that's wrong is taboo. We pretty much clean up the diet real good. We used to definitely enjoy going out to different restaurants on Sunday morning and have us a nice breakfast and sit down and just kind of kick it. So we gotta eliminate that until the competition, which is probably about 5 6 months away. So that's the discipline and dedication that you must give to be able to. I mean, she's a professional, so you got to bring it. You got to be ready. If not, they're sending you home. You get your ass kicked, spanked, and then you're being sent home. So um, we're in the process now, like I said, of getting ready for her show, getting this clothing line stuff together, getting the websites together. We're renewing and doing a lot of stuff with those. So we're doing a lot of things, trying to get to what we're trying to be, and that's what's going on now with cold weather and preparing for competition. Now we're deep into the holiday season. Once you get past Thanksgiving, then pretty much you're in the holiday season until probably after the first of the year. So most people eat like shit and take time off to enjoy Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, 3 holidays, but they'll blow off 8 weeks of anything to say, oh, I'm getting ready for the holidays. Um, we're fucked up like that. But what I wanted to talk about in this podcast was I am starting to see they're starting to advertise things earlier and earlier. So I'm starting to see a lot of things for working out, a lot of different things and getting ready and home gym equipment. So what I'm going to try to do the next few weeks is focus on trying to help somebody avoid the same old shit that they go through every year. Everybody makes a New Year's resolution. I can tell you right now, I've been a trainer for about 30 years. I've been doing this now, and I can tell you right now, I've seen and heard. You can't come up with an excuse that I haven't heard. That's for sure. But I try to pass on some advice and a little wisdom, and see if it can help somebody. You never know. You might get one clown that listens to you and does what you say, which doesn't seem to be true. They all looking for something else. They don't want to hear the simplicity of what it really takes to achieve physical fitness. They'd rather have some complex something to do it. I don't know why. But I know a little while ago, I'll probably have it next time because I did look it up this time. But I did a podcast called Dying to Lose Weight. And I actually was just not going to get into it. But we have a client who has a sister that lives, not here, she lives someplace else. But she's young, early mid 40s, and she's in the process of dying. She's laying in a hospital bed dying because she chose to try to go get a gastric bypass surgery. And if I could explain the horror stories and the things that I've seen in people's quests to try to lose weight, it's never been good. I've never had anybody that I knew that had weight loss surgery that it turned out okay. Nobody, not one. Usually there's some complication with it. They always put the weight back on. It's really, really fucked up. So surgeries should be out of the question. It's as simple. It takes a little bit longer, but we live in a nation and a society now where people don't have patience and they're lazy. How you not have patience and you're lazy? They would rather, and this makes no sense to me, they would rather risk their life and laying on the operating table, getting intestines removed and everything else, than to just eat right. You can do something as simple as eat right, eat better, and walk around the block. You'll start to see changes. It's not as complicated as people think it is. If someone's trying to sell you a weight loss surgery, it's a reason for it. They've gone mad with this stuff. They got surgery for everything, your butt, your inside, all that, and it's just like with the way the knowledge is today to develop glutes, you go to the gym and do some squats and, like I say, do the time, be patient, and you'll get, without risking your life, a nice look to your body. But you have so many people doing this, called BBLs, I guess, that they don't want to wait. They don't want to put in the time. Everybody wanted yesterday. This is the microwave era. We don't want to work for it, but we want it. So I'm quite sure they got a surgery that my insurance will pay for, that'll get me where I want to go way faster than working out. Lifting weights and eating good and doing your cardio and doing your water, that's been around since damn near the beginning of time. It's a no-lose formula. All you have to do is have patience and do the work. And so you come with this lazy-ass generation that they would rather die, take a chance on dying. Does that make sense to you? They'd rather take a chance on dying. It's not like you have it's not like you don't have another alternative. There's a gym on every corner that can help you get to your goals. And I'm not saying, come to ratio 1:1. I mean, I think we're really good, but I mean, there's tons of places that can help you reach your goal. What I am more so than trying to rally for business, I'm tired of seeing people die of deaths they didn't have to, all because they were lazy and looking for a faster way. And then I get these people. I know I'll get an email from one of my clients who talks about obesity. You know, if if a person is legitimately obese, I feel for that person. But if you're obese because you eat like shit and you can't control your eating, that ain't obesity. That's called fucking lazy. And every person that I've ever met that followed a trillion diets, and like I said, I've been doing this for 30 years. They've been following all these different diets, and they've convinced themselves that they're obese and there's nothing that they can ever do to lose weight. You look at the nutrition, and instantly you'll find out why they can't lose weight. And instead of a person going to a professional and finding out what they need to do and dedicating the time to do it, they'd rather use the ultimate excuse. No matter what, I can't lose weight. Well, do you think all that bullshit you adding to your food and not exercising and not doing anything, you think that might have something to do with it? Every person I've ever seen that said they couldn't lose weight, study their nutrition, and you'll find out why you can't lose weight. It's usually always in the nutrition. You can have bad training habits and still see progress by straightening out your nutrition. So I really believe the people that scream they can't lose weight, they're obese, and blah blah blah, is a big bunch of bullshit. It's like, eat right. Like, I had one client that she moved, and she always, anytime I do a podcast on losing weight, she'll tell me, "Oh, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. You're a trainer. You just help people look good." Trainers help people change their lives. That's what we're for. And like I said, I've been doing this 30 years. And for you to tell me I don't know obesity because I'm looking at the shit that you put on Facebook, you and your super salads with all this shit on it, that's why you can't lose weight. Simplify shit. You want to put all this shit, but it's salad. Okay? That's just like they eat chicken breast, but they put shake and bake and all this other bullshit on there. And they say, well, I'm eating chicken, but the weight still ain't coming off. That's because you're not eating chicken. You're adding all this other garbage to it. Simplify things and eat decent. And it's not something that you have to look at that you're going to stick with forever. But anything done in moderation will work. Anything. Like I said, it goes back to the point. I don't know. I honestly don't know how many obese people there are in the world. I know there's a lot of fucking people that eat like shit and using excuses. But I've yet to, in 30 years, I've yet to meet one person that I couldn't help in terms of losing weight and getting in shape by straightening out some things within their diet. But these people, they go and they do these goddamn extremes, they eat like shit on Thanksgiving. They say, oh, that's okay. Well, I'm going to do a detox. I'm going to do an enema. I'm going to not eat this. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to jog a marathon. I'm going to do the... Why do you have to do all that? If you do it right all the time, you don't have to do all this dumb shit. When you look at people that, matter of fact, I have one guy that I don't know him, but I know of him. He's a trainer. His name is Rob Brown. He's listening to the podcast, and he just opened up a studio out in the northern suburbs. And he'll tell you the same thing I'm telling you. If you do it halfway decent, you can make progress in anybody. But people would rather, oh, well, I'm going to gorge out on Thanksgiving, but then I'm gonna do a detox. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this lemonade diet. I'm gonna do just eat right, eat moderate, get the food that you like, eat it in moderation, and then get back on your food plan. But people will choose to not do that. They will choose to gorge and then try to take every goddamn thing under the sun when they could have just helped themselves out much more by following and eating a balanced meal. You know, it kills me. It is just it's amazing to me what people will do uh, instead of doing it the right way. What all the shit that they will do um, to not do it the right way, it makes no sense to me. Um, and I have to say, excuse the profanity and everything. But it's very, for me to be a trainer and have been doing this for a long time. It's very, very uh, demoralizing to see the shit that people do, and they don't have to. A little simple here and there, you can get to look better than you ever thought you could look, and not suffer the complications that come with that. You know, you can you it's not that difficult. People make it difficult. So, like I said, what I'm gonna do is these next couple of weeks, I'm gonna try to utilize the podcast and help people with their diets and whatever I can do to try to helpfully help one person will be fine with me. But it's just getting ridiculous. It really is. Like I said, I'm a finding number to that podcast, but it was a great podcast that I put up called "Dying to Lose Weight," and that's what people are doing. They're dying to lose weight. They will constantly run out and get a surgery and have all these complications just to just try to do it the right way. Um, it baffles me big time. So into next week, Monday, I'll be putting up another one, and this is your man, Sir-Earl, the one and only, and I'm checking out of here. Peace out.